Here is my review for Shingeki no Kyojin, aka Attack on Titan, episode 25. So let's get into this. So this week's episode of Shingeki no Kyojin, in the last episode of Shingeki no Kyojin. This was a good episode. This was a really good episode. I liked how it ended off, and it was just really good. Very action-packed. Some little backstory going on here, and it wrapped up well. It finished the whole conflict with Annie, and with that ending off, there's still mysteries still need to be unfolded, and how it ended off, like, at the end credits, what they did there was very, very interesting. It's just a lot of symbolism, a lot of thoughts on that too, so I'm going to talk about that later, but this, way it was is really good. So what happens in this episode is basically, we see the church, see this church, they're all praying and stuff, like, Almighty God, we pray to you, in hopes we have better food, and other, they're praying and everything, they're doing their whole thing and stuff, it's just, this is the church people, those crazy guys, I'm not saying all church people are crazy, don't even say that, because I'm not saying that, but these guys, they act kind of weird, but the whole point is they're freaking praying and stuff, doing their thing, it's a nice living normal day. That's when freaking Annie, falls down. She falls down. The thing, she got punched so hard, she went to that building. That building is where the freaking church is, and they smashed the church. Her badonkadonk freaking destroyed it. Don't drop that dun-da-da. Hey, don't drop that dun-da-da. They freaking dropped it on her. Yeah, he dropped it really hard on her. Yeah, so they died. They died. I can't be laughing at that. That's messed up. They got killed. And yeah, she got back up, started running, and then Eren tried to run too, and then stepped on some more people. I'm like, the thing is, too many casualties was in this episode. Everybody was dying. Freaking all the buildings get destroyed. Everybody was not safe. Probably someone taking a shower. Then freaking Annie's hand coming in and knocks them away. Like, it was ridiculous. It was just too much. It was destroying all the buildings and stuff. And they were fighting all hard and everything. Freaking Eren was actually being able to hold off Annie when it comes to her attacks, when she's using her ice power thingy. That little armor that she has, and she freaking broke Eren's leg off at one point, and it's ridiculous. The fight was just freaking crazy, and the way it was animated was just so good. The animation was just so good. It was on point. Freaking on point. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how you animate, son. That is how you animate. And the way this animation was just so freaking slick and beautiful. And just all this fight was getting crazy. We start even seeing a little bit of flashbacks on Annie's past a little bit. Apparently, her father was the one that's supposed to be cared about her, and so she got a pretty interesting past herself. And then also she's you basically do what you gotta do, even if the world even hates you and stuff. So I mean, it was nice. It was a nice little backstory. We got to see a little bit on Annie, because what happens to Annie in this later episode, I don't think we're going to see her talk for a while because of what she did. But this fight was freaking crazy, because after I think Eren lost his leg, and he fell into his building, and then she was punching the crap out of his head. He was just sitting there all looking dead and everything. He's like, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. He go inside the Titan where Eren is, in the neck and everything. He's smiling. He's like, I'm gonna kill them all. And I'm like, oh my god, he lost his mind. He is out of his mind. Oh my god. And he gets back up, even though he has one missing leg and his arms all he's just all crawling, going in going crazy and everything. They freaking just went all beast mode. He was on fire. Look, this guy was on fire. He was molting out, all this. He was look how crazy. It was freaking crazy. I was like, what is this? And so then female Titan is like, what the heck? And he don't know what to do. And she's on the ground and crap, and he's all, this was ridiculous. It was so ridiculous. He was so on fire that they started coming together. He was melting though. I mean, that's how hot he was. He was just melting together like they were doing a fusion. And crap's like, what the heck is this? It was freaking ridiculous. And then so Annie's just because the thing is, he was winning. He ended up ripping off part of her neck so you could see her there, and he kind of froze at that point, because he's like, yup, it's Annie. It's Annie. And so he didn't do anything after that, and that's when I think Levi came in and snapped Eren out of it, basically, so he can stop doing all this, because he's about to kill her, really. Well, maybe, because he froze though. So I don't know, it was just crazy. And then the thing is, Annie, while that was happening, once she got exposed and stuff, and she realized this, and so she ends up putting herself in this cocoon crystal ball thingy that she puts herself in, so that they cannot interrogate her or do anything to her, and they can't get her out of it, because it's basically the same armor that she does on her Titan form. So it's interesting how she's able to do that, and so she's stuck like that. So they can get information. So many casualties, so many people died in this, trying to just figure out who the female Titan was. That was the whole mission, but the mission was not necessarily a success. So that doesn't look good on the survey corps. It's just they might just be disbanded because it's just that bad. And so the thing is, they had to go to the capital, they talk to these people, they had the evaluation, because Erwin had to go talk. I mean, Erwin was still having that problem with the other dude with the gun while all that stuff was happening and everything. He was just trying to tell that guy with the gun that this is our hope for humanity. If we can figure out who this person is, and we can subdue her and get her, even with all these casualties going on, we can have a victory for humankind, for humanity. And so that's how he was able to force that guy to stop pointing the gun at him. Not to mention, he was like, okay, if you kill me here, because he's trying to kill him, he's like, here's treason and stuff, because you let Titans inside the freaking walls, and they're killing each other, and they're killing a bunch of people and stuff. This is not good. And so he's like, he's going to kill you and everything. It was going to kill Erwin. And so Erwin's like, all right, if you kill me, you're going to take responsibility. You're going to take over my seat and stuff. So you're going to have to do this, do that, and do this. And he was some all responsibilities. And this guy was like, I don't want this. You really, like, wait. You really think that, this is good for humanity? All right. And then, like, he just backs away all of a sudden after he saw that he was going to get responsibilities. I'm like, you sucker. You suck, man. You got it here. I was really hoping Erwin would do something in this episode, but we didn't get to see him really do anything. He was just making faces and stuff. I wish he was able to, like, go in there and start attacking something. I wanted to see how good he is with his maneuver gear. Like, you know what I mean? I wanted to see him fight. But no, we didn't get to see any of that. So after all that was done, like I said, they had to go to the capital, so Erwin had to get an evaluation, see how this plan actually worked, because the whole point was trying to reveal who this Titan was. And you think he's trying to convince him, basically, this is a good step forward for humanity. Yes, we lost a lot of people, but we still have possibilities. Like, now we know that there's probably even more people inside the walls, and so we will be there to try to actually stop this. We're gonna uncover everybody else that can become Titans. We know this information now, so this is what we're gonna be doing here. That's how you're trying to do some motivation. Though some of them got suspended, and while others, like some part of the Silver Corps, they have the Crystal Annie inside, like, a really, really deep underground basement thing, and we see Levi there looking at it and stuff. So yeah, so basically you see like little credits in there, and we see like Eren laying down, Mikasa, Jean, and Armin. They're seeing if he's okay and everything, and that's kind of how everything starts dying down. At that point, you just start seeing like little visuals and stuff. Like I said, again, the animation was good. By the way, the music in this episode was really, really good, spot on for the scenes. It was just, like I said, everything was pretty much perfect for this episode. It was flowing so well. The pacing was good as well, and like I said, it just kind of leaves off with everything kind of like coming together. And there's still more missions going on behind. And even says like we still need to know more. And basically, that's basically the episode. Besides that, the ending credits after the ending ends, we see like the wall, and the wall cracks a little bit. And we see this Titan inside the wall, and that was another interesting thing. And so basically, actually, that can be interpreted into a lot of things. Like, one, the Titan could literally be inside the wall, like in literal terms. That the Titan can actually literally be inside the walls, or it can just mean with symbolism that basically, there are other Titans, like human Titans inside the wall, basically, that they're here. That's what's kind of like when it comes to symbolism there. Or it can mean, like I said, it can mean other things as well. But I like how they did that. I like how they did that, especially at the end and everything. I heard apparently that Mikasa ended up seeing that actually in the manga, so that was kind of interesting to hear. But like I said, there's a lot of differences. But the way this ended off, it was nice. It was fluent. It was smooth. I like the fact that they didn't try to make their own kind of ending. I like the fact that they didn't try to I like that, like, you don't want to have a series where it's like completely veers off from the manga itself and then have like an anime only kind of ending where it literally like kind of like ends off per se. Like Blue Exorcist can be an example. Film like Alchemist, the first series, like, how that veered off completely from the manga. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't do anything like that for Attack on Titan. So the way this ending was something I was expecting, I was hoping for, and the way that ended it off, it was good. So this was a good episode. This was nice. I liked their all the action, the music, the animation for it, just everything. Like I said, everything was pretty darn good. So this was a good series, and I'm gonna miss it. I'm gonna miss it. But with that, this has been my review. I want to say that I'm gonna be doing a full anime review on this series as well on my new channel called Some Call Me Break. So that's what's gonna be called, and I'm gonna put all my full anime reviews on that channel. That's what I'm going to be putting up on that channel, just full anime reviews and series and stuff like that for just that channel there, because I have so much stuff on this channel as it is, and I want to make sure that it don't get too cluttered. So I want to put some new content on a new channel, and hope you guys will subscribe to that and get ready to watch that review. Not to mention the kind of reviews I'm going to be doing is going to be pretty different from how I normally review series and stuff, so hopefully it can be entertaining while being informative at the same time. So yeah, check out, it'll probably link in the description where my channel will be, new channel, Some Call Me Break. So yeah, go check that out. So like this review and subscribe to my channel if you want to see some more seasonal anime reviews from me, because I will also have a seasonal what I'm going to be watching this season. Then the whole voting. You know how it is with me and everything. So that's what we're going to be doing here. So I need your participation. Not to mention, leave your comments below and tell me what you think of this week's episode. I forgot to say that. So leave your comments below and tell me what you think of this week's episode as well, or his last episode, anyways. And what do you think about the ending? Was it good enough? Did you dislike it? Did you hate it? What are your thoughts on it? So yeah, it's been the Thabreakmaster, and until then, people, break out.